Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to go over the top 25 outfielders. Instead of top 20, I did 25 because I'm doing all three positions in one, and there's so many outfielders. I just wanted to start off by saying I prioritize defense a lot in the outfield. I really think that's the most important spot to have defense. So some guys that are very good bats get bumped down because of their defense. But we'll go through it. I think there's a clear top three in this list, and I will go through that for the ideal outfield. So we're going to go through it right now. My top three outfielder. So let's go through the top five. You got Babe Ruth, Trina, Chris Bryant, Larry Walker, Willie Mays. My top three, and they're all primary. Oh, they're not primary, but my top three would be Babe Ruth, Larry Walker, Willie Mays. I know I said defense is very important. It is, but I think Babe Ruth is obviously maxed out hitting. His defense is still pretty solid. Obviously, you have to play him secondary position. So, he's still pretty solid. You parallel him 5 times, he's still gonna have solid D. He's gonna be fine. He's honestly gonna be fine if you put him in the corner. I wouldn't be too worried about it. You parallel him 5 times, you have almost 70 speed. He's gonna have silver defense, like I said. His arm is great. He's gonna be fine. That's all I'm gonna say. And that max out hitting, it's worth it. Chirinos is a great all-around guy. He's got like 100 and everything. He's a very all-around guy. Chris Bryant, great bat, very solid defense as well. So I'm perfectly fine having him in the top 5. So let's go 6 through 10 now. Hank Thompson just missed it. Like, he's right on the edge. I would probably put him at 6. And if you wanted to put him in the top 5, I wouldn't be mad about it at all. He's very good. This top 10 is insane. Honus Wagner, I love him. I still use him in my outfield. And I have the top 3 that I said: Babe Ruth, Larry Walker, Willie Mays. I have enough outfielders where I can put Babe Ruth at DH or at first. So I don't need to have him. I'm not saying outfield is Babe Ruth's best spot, but he's such a good hitter. He's top 5 everywhere. Like, he's just so good. Then we got Ketel Marte, Miguel Sano, Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts and Marte are 2 of the best bats in the game. This is a lack a little bit of the defense, especially at a secondary position. So that's why they didn't quite get in the top 5. But if you want to run them out there, I would rather run them in my infield at second and short. But if you want to run them in the outfield, go right ahead. I'm not going to argue about it. Miguel Sano, great bat. He actually has very solid defense on this card. So he's very good too. Let's go down to 11 to 15. Byron Buxton, Matos, Dihigo, Clark, and Verling. I'm not really sure how to say his name. The only bad thing with Buxton is his I think it's his lefty contact's a little low. It's in the 90s. Very good defensively, obviously. Dihigo was hard to place. He's always a weird. I've never used him. I've never really heard a lot of people using him, but he's such a good all-around player that he's usually ranked pretty high. It's just hard to where to put him. I ended up putting him right here. These guys are all pretty much all-around guys that have good defense, good contact, solid power. That's basically what this group is here at 11 through 15. This next group is where you start getting to the really good bats, but they don't have the elite defense. That's what we're getting to now. The new Aaron Judge, Brad Miller, J.D. Martinez, Renfigo, and Ludwig. Great bats. They all have solid defense. They don't have terrible defense. They don't have amazing defense. But they have great bats. Aaron Judge, great bat. J.D. Martinez, one of the best swings in MLB every single year. Great bat. Obviously, If you have the best lineup, you would want them at DH, most of these guys, and not in the outfield. Let's go down to 21 through 25 now. We got Trammell, Dawson, Fry, Profar, and Yount. All these guys, they have a weak spot. Trammell, Yount, Profar, it's their power. It's a little low. Profar's defense isn't the best either, so that's part of his problem. Dawson, I think against lefties, he's a little low, I think. Let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, it's just power. His lefty power is at 82. His clutch is only 98, so that's kind of where he drops a little bit. David Fry, it's just his defense. He's a great bat. He's always going to play secondary, so he's still solid, though. He's not bad. None of these cards are bad. You can run any of these cards in your outfield in this top 25. You can't go wrong. Some people might like Profar a lot. He's a switch hitter. You might like his swing, so he bumps him up. Like, any of these guys you can use. The center outfield is just so stacked. And then I got a couple guys here at the bottom that didn't quite make the top 25, but I wanted to note them. We got Lars Nootbaar. He's just a little weak against lefties. I do like him. He has a 120 clutch. That keeps him... That 90 contact against lefties, that keeps him... That 120 is huge. His lefty power is only 83, but it's really not that bad. And then he has a maxed out arm. His defense is gold/diamond. He's a solid. Ozuna is one of the best. He might be the best bat in the game. Maybe not the best, but he's up there. Especially on this list, he's probably a top 10 bat, 100%. He's only 70 fielding, 65 reaction, and 57 defense. His primary is also a DH, so he's going to be at his secondary position. So those numbers are the best you can get if you P5 him. So that I would not want that. He's the DH. He's 100% a DH. It would be hard to play him in the outfield. Mike Cameron. I still love Mike Cameron. I just like his swing. He's a nice all-around guy. He might be a little dated, but I really do like him for a budget option. Same thing with Pete Crow Armstrong. Not as good as these other guys, but if you need a really good budget option, besides the team affinities, because you can get them all for free, those are two guys for you. So that's the end of the list. I hope you guys like that one. That was a little bit longer. So many people to talk about. 3 different positions into one. That's why it was so long. I will be coming out with the pitchers. I'm going to do a starter video and a reliever video. That will come out. Well, the first one will come out tomorrow. Then the reliever will come out the day after. And then I'm going to have a top 50 overalls players. That would be the last one before season 2. Appreciate you guys. Once again, if you want to see gameplay from me, I stream every day except for Wednesday and Sunday. This is my Twitch username right here. So if you're interested in checking out some gameplay, right there, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos like these rankings. Any questions, leave them in the comments. If you think I missed somebody, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.